What the Bob's big boy hair is going on around here? Good morning, Nick. Fredo! It's a Saturday. What are we doing here on Saturday? I'm glad. I had nothing else to do today. Good morning. I have so much to do. It's not funny. It's okay, though. This is going to be the best thing we could do today. Jeffrey Hodgson. Good morning, Jeff. I want to tell you something, Jeff. Weird, and not in a goofy way, but I had a dream about you last night. You in New Zealand. I haven't talked to or Jeff in New Zealand in a while. I swear I was thinking that just last night in the middle of a dream. And boop, here you are. Ah, outstanding. Good morning, Jeff in Australia. No, it's going to be evening there. Evening. Give me one moment. I'm going to try to go live on Professor Shrooms 2. We're still suspended on Tea with Pops. Who knows why, because they won't tell you. Who cares, because they don't tell you. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Mama, there's that girl. I miss you. I got to get back to Discord. I've been so busy at night. Not even joking. Or so busy all day. I fall asleep early right now. Earlier than before. I used to be till 2 o'clock in the morning, but I guess I'm working harder. I love you too, Logan. Miss Kitty Cat, I'm glad you're here this morning. It's great. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What the heck is that? Good morning. Hey, you guys. I'm just waiting for a few people to join. Sidco, how are you up there? Girl, Sidco. Mavis, now up on Prof. Shrooms 2, if you guys watch us there, you can't really participate in the stuff, so if you wanted to jump over to YouTube, Pop Shrooms channel on YouTube, you could get in on the big box giveaways that we're going to do. We are giving stuff away today. Aren't you, Eric? You guys are having a blast on Discord? I need to get over there. I need to stop working so hard. What's going on here? What the heck's going on here? Buck One Love. Cody's my bud. Code, you're the giveaway today. You're the sweet guy this morning. Give this away. First thing, Cody, figure something out while I talk and ramble, because I got a couple things to ramble about. Cody, Taylor, go inoculate. Cody, do it. Cody, you're giving away the sweets. You remember, we're pretending today's Friday because we couldn't get here yesterday, okay? Well, we got here, but I came to turn on my thing at about 8:30, and they said YouTube Live, they had not suspended, it was like on some kind of an update or something. They said you can come back at noon and start going live again. I was like, I don't want to come back at noon. I want to do it right now. So I put out a notice, and I thought we could do Friday on IG, but it's such a bad feed overall. I never know if it's going to stick. It's just harder. So I said, forget Friday. Let's make it Saturday. And it worked out for anybody that's showing up here Saturday. Let me tell you why. The box grew. Like there was going to be stuff in it, just the Friday box. And we were like, well, if it's Saturday, we ought to add a couple more things to the boxes. Okay? So that's the first thing. Buck Cody's figuring out how to give this away. All right? He's trying to figure this guy out. So Buck, that's going to be the first thing. There might be something else in this box, but that's just what do they call it? An hors d'oeuvre. That's the Super Saturday, Alicia says. That's the hors d'oeuvre. Okay? That's all this is so far. This is the aperitif. Okay? Oh, you guys are guessing now. Okay, good. Good. Let you guys do that while I talk for a quick moment. Oh my goodness. Let me get some more likes, please. Some more likes. We got 29 people here playing games. We should have about 25 likes. Pop a like at me. Guess something, hit the like. Guess something, hit the like. That's perfect. Thank you, guys. While he's doing that, I want to show you guys, anybody that's paying attention. I don't know if Carlotta's here this morning, but I did send her a picture last night. Thank you, Lizzie. You smashed that button. I did see I did send her a picture last night. If you guys remember earlier last week, was it last week or the week before? Carlotta had won a big box. I think it was last Friday. I think it's been a week now. She had won the big box, and it's got full of all kinds of stuff, but it also had a Spawn jar. And it's well on its way now. It's well on its way. We're getting really close. I think I can send this out to you on Monday, Carlotta. Okay? This has got a little bit left to do, and it should travel okay if I can get the rest of that top colonized. Okay? So, that's just an update there. A quick update for Miss Carlotta. I don't see, let me see. Nick won. Bucky says Nick won. What up, Nick? Nick got it. Okay, we're going to put Nick's, is that Nick Piercings? Help me out here. We got one or two Nick Piercings. Is it going to be Nick Piercings or Nick Piercings? Okay, Nikki, this going straight to you, my man. And what else is in here? What else was in here was a little Pops pack. Okay? Bink, 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 bink. So that's this is Nick's, what did I call it again? Appetizer. Hors d'oeuvre. It's the appetizer for Big Buck for Super Saturday. You guys, we've never done this. Well, we have a couple of times. Do you know what? We have a studio audience today. There's a studio audience. I'm not kidding you. No, Chef didn't make it. Great Lakes Meds made the chocolate, if that's what you're asking. I apologize. Gosh, there's so much to cover right now. We have a studio audience. And the studio audience, say hi to my studio audience, everybody. Say hi to the studio audience. There's one of them right there. He's smiling at you. It's Whiskey and his gorgeous wife. And Brock, cue to the audience. Cue applause for the studio audience. We have a studio. There they are laughing now. Okay, there, woo. Yep, you hear it? You hear the studio? Come on, give me a little more noise. Studio audience. Woo! That was outstanding, you guys. Okay? Outstanding. We have a studio audience. They won't watch me though. They're like hidden off to the side. They're like, Pops, we want to see you on the TV. We want to see you on our camera. Okay? So it's like we have a studio audience. Like, love is a beautiful thing. Kindness and love is a beautiful thing. So after this deal, what are we going to do this morning? Real quick. Who wants an update? Who wants a whiskey update? Give me a couple of people said, Pops, give us a quick whiskey update. And then I will. Unless you don't want to know. Okay? What's whiskey up to? Update. Okay? Whiskey update. Oh my God. First of all, what a handsome man. Love his beard, right? They came in yesterday midday. Earlier. Driving up from South Carolina now. Yes, Whiskey and I, we're going to wrestle before he leaves. They drove all the way up from South Carolina again. And I got to tell you, Annika, I'm kissing her butt right now a little bit, but I tell you, I love her to death. And this is more about doing something wonderful for her husband, I'm sure. I would go on this long-ass road trip. And it's just, they get here yesterday. And boy, did I put Whiskey to work. I was like, I had been waiting all week. Like, I know it's coming. And because there's the applause sign, Mama. And I knew he was coming. So I was like, I'm going to leave that for Whiskey. And I'll leave that for Whiskey. And I won't do any of that. And we'll just leave that for Whiskey. And on top of that, we're going to give that to Whiskey. Kimberly wants us to wrestle on camera. So poor Whiskey, he shows up here yesterday. I'm like, okay, you ready? I'm sorry, Eric Montgomery. I thought you were a hard worker. There was no question. You're a hard worker. Whiskey, Eric, you're now number 2. Sorry about that. There's one more thing that he does, Eric. There's one more thing. He tells me when he's going home. I already know. Okay, he didn't just come and stay forever. All right, I wish he would. Okay, but at least when he came, it's like, Pops, this is my plan. I plan on leaving. I don't have to keep asking him. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm going to him and saying, do you have to leave? Come on, Stan. Eric, like Eric. So, when are you going home? Eric, I love you. Damn, Pop's calling Eric out. Eric knows I love him more than anything. I'm sending him a plane ticket and making him come back for about 3 weeks because the whiteboard's full again. Now that I know that you guys like to work, now that I know you guys, and I don't have to pay anybody, come on. Eric, I love you, but I like whiskey too. So they show up yesterday. I'm not kidding you, just a ton of work done yesterday, especially pushing grain. And then they go down, oh, capsules. You think capsules? Well, let me show them how to do a couple of capsules. I'm Tom Sawyer. Did you guys know that? You guys know the story of Tom Sawyer? He gets his friend Huckleberry Finn to paint the fence for him, right? That's what I do. I get my friends to do the caps for me. It's like, this is so neat. Let me just show you how to paint one picket. If I show you how to paint one picket, that's what they did yesterday. They painted the whole fence. I'm not kidding you. I ran out of capsules. I ran out of empty capsules. There's not any empty capsules left at the lab. Okay, they're all full. So I had to order like 2,000 more empty capsules. I'm making them come back to fill them. Okay? I might be a little goofy right now. These guys have been a lot of fun and they worked their tails off yesterday, right? And then we had lasagna. And then I think, okay, it's time to relax a little bit. Let's sit back and we're going to watch dumb TV shows. Like I never watch TV shows like we're watching. Literally a Jerry Springer show on Judge Jerry. I told him I don't watch this stuff, but it's on my TV. Annika's sitting on the couch. I don't think she sat down for 2 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. About 2 minutes, she whispers. I see her whispering over to Whiskey. I'm like, I'm not going to eavesdrop. She whisper over to Whiskey. I'm not going to eavesdrop. I'm like, what's going on? It's about 5 minutes worth of sitting on the couch. Whiskey looks at me. So Annika wants to know if we can go work in the lab some more. Annika says, how come we're not working? We're not supposed. Well, why are we sitting around, Pops? Can we go? I go, would you guys let Pops put his leg up, please? Jeez, knock it off. We've been working hard. Annika's like, how come Whiskey's not doing more? It was beautiful. I was like, no, you guys are done for the night. Tomorrow, right after tea, we are going to slam the lab. So I'm going to do some of it live. Watch. We're going to be down in the lab. I'm going to have the camera up, and we're going to do some of it live, and we're going to be filming some of it. Today, he's going to pull syringes. He's going to start some plates. He's going to do some grain to grain. And what else? And he's going to take home a bunch of jars and a bunch of syringes, and he's going to get after it. Okay? That's the whiskey update. And I'm so pleased to have my friends here. And the rest of you guys, when you guys start coming here too, same deal. We work it out. LC means liquid culture. Now, you guys ready for this? Before I get started, I'm going to do a giveaway. Got a couple of things to go through. Whiskey, watch this. Whiskey, come on over here, bro. Come on. He wasn't expecting this, but we're going to give him a big hug on camera. Okay? And then we'll pull our card. Get over here, big man. He wasn't ready for this. Look over here. Love this guy, man. Thank you. Get out of here. Okay, I got stuff to do. Isn't it beautiful? That's what we do. That's how the impeccable people that we can be. Card. We pulled a card. Oh, what an appropriate card. I hope somebody got a screenshot of that of me hugging him and send me a screenshot of that. He's out there this morning bailing water out of my boat. The boat cover got a little bit of a deal and a bunch of water stuck in it. I look out there, he's out there bailing water out of my boat. Wow. You got McCarty things. Nine of Wands, strength. Nine of Wands, strength. There's so much goodness in this world. Harvest it, cultivate it, fertilize it, start it as a seed. Let's do a quick giveaway. Top 10 board games of all time. Of all time, the top 10 most favorite board games of all time. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get my IG. Come on back. Okay, just do this and we'll go back. Monopoly, 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 Operation Checkers, Checkers, Monopoly, 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 Chess, Monopoly, Sorry, Mousetrap, Monopoly Life, Chutes and Ladders, Clue, Monopoly Risk. You guys are having some great answers, and a lot of these are on the list. Risk, Chess, Scrabble, Sorry, Aggravation, Life, Mousetrap, Chess, Risk, Monopoly, Life, Scrabble, Candyland, Life, Uno, Operation Checkers, Parcheesi, Yahtzee, Clue, Operation Aggravation. Great answers, by the way. Think of it's more of a kid's game and more of a war kind of a game. Candyland, Othello, Pandemic, Clue, Candyland, Yahtzee, Lizzie Lou with Battleship. And I think she got it before I clued. Battleship. I remember loving to play Battleship. Loved that game. Hit. What did you do? How did it go? Hit or Battleship, right? Didn't you put your little bombs and you'd blow up the other guys? Oh, I love that game, right? Congratulations to Lizzie. Battleship was a fun game. And I always put them all together, or then you'd spread them across, I love playing Battleship. Okay. Which one do you want, Liz? Top, middle, or bottom? Top, middle, or bottom? Lizzie just barely beat you, huh, kitty cat? I've never cheated at Battleship. No way. I won without cheating. Lizzie, which one do you want? I always play with the kids that move their ships. Oh, don't move your ships. That isn't fair. I forgot you can move your ship. No, don't cheat. You sunk my Battleship. Here we go. Top, middle, or bottom? Middle for Alicia. Oh, wait. Alicia doesn't decide. Lizzie does. Okay, Lizzie says top. I went with Alicia. Okay. What the heck? All right. Here we go. What's in the boxes today? What's in the boxes today? Okay. Stacking is the technique. Oh, we're adding something to the boxes. Something at the very last minute. I think I showed a video earlier of this. Well, I know I did. Brock the Mad Scientist. Like, I thought I'm crazy with my freeze dryer. No, he's a little crazier. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you what he's doing. It's a little crazy. So it's a regular old apple crisp, right? Then we put a dose in. But I guess when it's Halloween, you want to go ahead and put a pumpkin in there too? What the? What? What? It's Halloween treats coming. Okay. Pops, give away one of my stickers. I'll have to find. Okay, Taylor, I will. I will. Okay. What do you think of that? Does anybody want one of these? Okay. Does anybody want one of these? God, I can't wait to try one myself. He just finished them. They just came out of the freeze dryer this morning. So you guys are getting first ones. Lizzie, you want one, right? Boop, it's in your box. There it is. Okay? I can't wait to try one. He has some other goofy stuff. He did all kinds of weird stuff. I'll show you guys later. So that's in Lizzie's box. Okay? What else is in Lizzie's box? Let's remember that this is Super Saturday. We had already had an apple crisp in there for you. And this apple crisp was a double dose. Boop, boop. Okay, what do you think of that? Then, you guys are all trying to get me to eat them. Then, we have that, which is a Pops pack. Oh, this isn't a regular Pops pack. Oh, you guys think you're getting a regular Pops pack on a double dog, on a Superbox Friday, Saturday? Oh, no. That's 15 instead of 10. There's 15 in there, not just 10. And it's signed, Much Love Pops. And it says rare 15 pack. This is a rare 15 pack. I've never done a 15 pack before. Rarest of the rare. Whiskey and I were talking about there's nothing rarer. Okay? Oh, and it even written rare 15 pack. So you'll have a moral dilemma, or just order more and keep it full. And no one will know you didn't take the original ones out. Okay? So you've got that. You also get a supplement. Okay, the signature's up to 13 cents on it. Then you get this. Then you also get a cap pack. Pure caps and caps only. And Pops figured, yeah, I think, okay, that's enough. That's a pretty big box. Let's go ahead and throw in a 5cc. Let's just go ahead and give them some liquid culture too, but it's a 5cc instead of a 10, so it's easily to fit in the box. Right? So, I'm going to count them off as we put them in there. That's the box. Cat pack, supplements, Crispies, Brock Specials, rare 15 packs signed by the Pops himself, syringe. Now I want somebody to tell me this is a good box. Come on. No, this is a box. Winner, chicken dinner. Look, Lizzie. 5cc is just as rare, frankly. You're absolutely right. I love that. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Whiskey, watch me make these boxes. He's like, Pops, you're having fun. You bet I have fun. But Pops, how come you're having so much fun? Do you think the other boxes are going to look like this one? Oh, yeah. So thanks for hanging in there and letting, so Friday we didn't make it because of YouTube going down on us. We're going to make it Saturday. Let me read something. That was the first giveaway. I had planned, let me clear something up. I had planned on reading a children's story this morning. I can't do it this morning because, more technical difficulties. Alicia, you're going to help me out. I need the email sent to me again. Don't ask me what happened to the email. I couldn't find it all morning long. I kind of was going to get stressed about it, and then I said, I'm not going to stress about it. I'll read it Monday. Question and answer. Open for question and answer. I promised a question and answer period. I have a bunch of readings too. So you guys tell me, Pops do readings, Pops do question and answer. Alicia, send it to me. Thank you, doll. And I promise I'll read it on Monday. I don't know what I did because I know it's in my email, but I could not find it. And I looked everywhere this morning. So we'll do our children's story on, okay, so we got readings, question and answer, readings, both. Let's go. You guys give me a question. I'll answer a question, then I'll do a reading. Give me a question. First question up. I like that. First question. Pops, why don't my fruits have any potency? Greg, I don't believe they don't have any, but you'll always notice, and the real answer is DNA. You've got to have better DNA, and your original genetics for your fruit have to be really strong. So what we do here, almost every tub, we'll look at a tub and we'll take the bomber out of that tub, the biggest bomber in the tub, and then we'll go in there and we'll take a clone out of the flesh and start a plate. Now we know for sure we're advancing the genetics of our own tubs. So we're not relying on other people's genetics. Now we have that genetic code from the bomber out of our tub, and we'll keep that going. So now that will become another tub. We'll get the bomber out of that. And that's how we try to keep them going. Okay? How long have I been practicing mycology, Nick? I started in 1978. My first tub's 1978. And I grew for 3 or 4 years, and then I was one of the biggest growers in the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles. Kid, teenager, and little trying to make money guy at it. And that's all it was for me. It was money, money, money. And it was a big deal back in the late 70s and early 80s. Big deal. The guy that had the shrooms was the guy. Um, and then I went into the service and I got away from it. Then I just kind of hobbied it a little bit here and there. Though 3 years ago, when I moved to Michigan, I said this, I got a beautiful basement, I'm making a lab. And we've gone on from there. And it's 3 years later. It's not even about money anymore. It's not about anything except advancing mushroom medicine, goodness, and kindness. And my whole life changed in these 3 years. I mean, it's been a beautiful life, don't get me wrong. I've never been some, what a difference. Any other question? Give me another question. Thanks, Alicia. Any other question? Would you mind talking about your first mushroom dose after being a gangster and how it helped you become who you are? Well, I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangster, even though I understand what you're saying. And I didn't dose very much. I have not been a big mushroom user, but I am an absolute proponent in that I've got it. I don't want to call them patients or clients or customers, just friends, contacts, people, thousands over the years. And the testimonies that I've heard blew my mind. March of this year was the first time Pops personally microdosed. I took mushrooms growing them to grow who I became. Because just the process of growing mushrooms changed me and changes people. You learn patience, you learn goodness, you learn how to be kind, you learn how to listen. There's so much character growth that came. And I grew weed for years. Yeah, it didn't grow as a person. That didn't mean that much to me. It was weed, and the shroom thing was sacred, completely sacred. And I watched my personality change. And I watched it become more of a grind. I'm a hard worker, and I became more of a hard worker. And I won't quit, and I wouldn't quit more. And just so many amazing things came from being a mushroom grower, and I hadn't even dosed yet. March. I'm like, you know what? Scientist, I'm starting to get into some scientific processes now. I'm trying to come up with differences in this and that. I'm going to use myself as a test patient. That's what happened. Microdosing completely changed my life. And that's since March. Completely changed. Some more. Neural pathways, my creativity level is off the chart. There's so much, and I just dose. I've never even taken a hero amount. Don't want to, don't need to. For me, I don't judge other people, what they do and everybody's their own physician. For me, I haven't gone there, haven't needed to. 2 microdoses in the morning. Sometimes when I have a regimen, I don't do it all the time. I can tell you my energy, my attitude, I have anxieties. People don't think Pops is anxious. I'm very anxious. That's why I work so hard to fight my anxiety. The microdose, I can tell any scientist in the world, any doctor in the world, mushrooms help anxiety. You know how come? I know. Man, I take some microdoses and today's smooth and I'm not stressed and nothing. And it's about trying to be kinder today now. So I do not make a dose. I never make a dose. This is my own personal opinion, and I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. But I think of mushrooms as medicine, just like I would need to take a Vicodin or an oxycodone or something that a doctor gives me as a prescription. You take it for a reason. You can also abuse those. I can also take a handful and drink a bottle of bourbon afterwards, and I'd have a totally different experience with the oxycodone than if I'd have just taken it per a prescription. So I prefer to go versus prescription and not abuse the medicine, but I'm not calling it abuse. Some people need different doses for different reasons. So that is not my judgment. Mine for myself is I don't need to overdo it. And I come from a background of addiction. Okay, I come from that background. I'm a cocaine addict. So, but that's another glorious thing. You will never get addicted to a mushroom. It's impossible. It doesn't happen. So that's another reason it's very easy for me to get behind this. This is organic. This comes from Mother Nature. This is Earth's medicine to us. And how can you go wrong when you've learned to listen to Mother And this isn't something that we're making up out of a laboratory or putting together like pills crushing guy and, here, take. No, this is something you can literally grow and you can know how it works. So I hope that was random. You get addicted to the growing whiskey. You're absolutely right. I'm so, but that's what helps me with my anxieties and my stuff. Is like if I can work hard and grind and grind and grind, my brain's looking great. So I didn't need to take a mushroom to grow from mushrooms. And since I have started microdosing, I'm 3 times the scientist, 3 times the grower, and probably at least half the time nicer than I was. True story. Let me do a reading. Thank you for asking that question. Ephraim won on it's E on here. He won on Friday. I'm sorry. He won by having answered the question, the poet Yeats, if you guys remember. Yeats. And I'm like, give me a poem by Yeats. Where the heck? You're more than welcome, Nick. Well, give me a Yeats program. Give me a Yeats poem. So he sent this in. This is one of Yeats' finest short poems. He compares man's awareness that he will die with an animal's lack of awareness of death. An animal neither fears death, because it has no concept of dying, nor hopes for life after death, as man does, consoling ourselves with religion through the end. So that's Ephraim's summary of this poem. Here's the poem by Yeats. It's very short. Put your listening ears on, because it's poetry, so you have to kind of listen to poetry. Okay? Nor dread nor hope attend a dying animal. A man awaits his end, dreading and hoping all. Many times he died, many times rose again. That's it. More than welcome, Kim. That's it. Great. Now I know why Yeats is pretty good. That was pretty good. This Taylor sent us. Morning dew upon the grass, glistening in the sun. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow may come, but this day has just begun. It's beautiful. I'll give you another reading. I love this one. This is coming from my friend Laura. It's the one with the little baby the other day. Is taking his baby for a nature walk. This is good. You know what? Whisk, you want to do me a favor? Let's throw that pie in the oven. It's time. I'll tell you guys what I'm talking about. And then we'll do this reading. So I get this big box. Okay. I get this. Thank you. It's in the freezer. I would go for the pepperoni one. And I think you just got to take the package off and throw it in there because it's preheated. Watch what we're doing. This is a good one. Who wants pizza for breakfast? Give me 10 people say they'd have a slice of pizza for breakfast. Come on. We're doing pizza for breakfast here. I'm not going any further till I get at least 10 people. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, 7, 8. Pass the pizza. I'll take a slice. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta show them. We have the oven preheated. We know it takes about 40 minutes to cook the pizza. The show's over in about 35 minutes. Our pizza will be ready. Okay? See these? Lou Malnati's. Okay? Slice of the 80s Detroit pizza, deep crust, right? Frozen, right? It's still frozen. Wait for the story. Wait for the story. I get a text from Matthew S. on here. Give Matthew S. the biggest high five. Matthew S. on here. Chicago stuff. He writes to me, goes, Pops, did you get the pies? I'm like, no, I haven't gotten any pies yet. Like, but my brain's like, pies? I can't wait for a pie. He goes, Pops, did you get the pies? Right? I'm like, no, this was the day before yesterday. Yesterday, a box comes. Freezer box with the ice packs in it and everything, right? So yesterday, these boxes, which I'm now going to save for lab samples, right? So this box comes, and I'm thinking, oh, those are going to be the pies from Matt. So my brain's like, those are going to be the pies that Matt said he'd send me. So I think to myself, I'm going to pull out the pies for dessert after we eat lasagna with whiskey and Annika. I'll pull out the pies. My brain's thinking apple pie, cherry pie, pecan pie. I didn't know I'm thinking pie. So it was hilarious. So here we are last night. I'm like, just got through with lasagna and a nice salad and everything. I'm like, don't worry, I got dessert handled. Matthew S. sent us pies. Matthew sent us pies. We're going to have a cherry pie, I think. So we go and open the box together. Whiskey and Atlantica and I open the box. We love pizza, don't get us wrong, but that wasn't dessert. And I'm thinking to myself, it's a breakdown. This isn't going to work. Annika goes, I wouldn't mind having a slice of pizza for breakfast. I'm like, done. That's exactly what we're doing. So we're having lasagna, we're having pizza for breakfast. All right, a pizza pie. And he sent us a cheese one, and he sent us a pepperoni one. And here's another funny. Hold on one sec. Let me put them back in the freezer. And final part of the story, as funny as could be, she's looking at the package. Okay, she's looking at the package and she's, hey, honey, we drove right by. They came, first of all, they went on sightseeing. They had driven to Chicago, and then they went from Chicago to here. Do you hear where Chicago? It's Chicago Pizza. They drove right by the place on the way here because it's a very, very famous. She looks it up. It's a 90-minute wait for dinner last night at Lou Malnati's. 90-minute wait in Chicago for Lou Malnati pizza. And we have it delivered on ice from Matt. Thank you, Matt. We are going to have what a nice gift. What a wonderful gift, right? And just the whole thing, it cracks me up. Who knew they'd be driving right by the place? And funny darn stories. It just tells you how beautiful life gets to be, right? It's great stuff. Let me give another giveaway. I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it, Matthew Seliger. Enjoy the heck out of it. And we appreciate you so much for sending that. You're going to feed 4 people here today. And then I have a student coming this afternoon. That guy will get a slice. I'll still have a cheese pizza left. Maybe Free will have some of that pizza when they come on in. Free and L. Okay? Drake, I don't really want to talk about that here. And my experience is I've never taken DMT at all. I've never taken it, and I've manufactured it here. We've done a real nice job of manufacturing it, but I've never taken it. Okay. I hope that helps. Anyone, I'm going to do a top 10. I want you to pay attention here. Pay attention. This is not an invention that I'm talking about. We're not talking about an invention. We're going to be talking about a scientific discovery. Top 10 scientific discoveries in humankind. Top 10, name one. Alternator is not one of them. Electricity is one on the list, but that isn't the one I picked. Relativity. You know what, Cameron? That's smart of you to say CRISPR because it's on the list, but that's not the one I picked. Microscope. Steam engine, close. It's combustion engine is on the list. Penicillin is on the list. Hubble was not on that list. CRISPR technology, I never even knew what it was until I saw it on the list. I had to look it up. Radio wasn't on the list. Catalytic converter, no. Wheel, now that's, we're going to look, discovery, scientific discovery, relativity, surgery, the atom, DNA, wheel, penicillin, both on the list. Perpetual motion, antibiotics, air conditioning, light, penicillin, alternating current. Okay, you guys got to get more basic. Get real basic. Go back into the 1600s. Get into the 1600s. There's one real famous scientist back then. Automobiles, TV, compression, fire, spacesuit, magnetism, DNA, freeze dryer. Nice, Eric. Locomotive, space flight, perpetual motion, antiseptic, levodopa, Detroit diesel, mycology, electric car, electricity, fridge, photon, spacesuit, tape, internet, steam power, pasteurization. Rob and Kate, gravity. Gravity. The concept and the idea that discover gravity and gravity is the answer, which is something close to Earth's magnetic field, Mavis. Gravity. Okay. Well, Frank, the first person I saw to say it was, first person I saw to say it here was Chris and Rob and Kate. Excuse me. Let me go back. I'm just going back through my scroll, see if I see it where I missed it, where you said it in front of them. One second. I'm sorry about this. I actually lost where it was originally said. Because it looks like Logan said it too afterwards. Back, I'm going to look at my screen again. I got to go back. Let's be honest with the whole story here. I re-looked at my screen, and I have Wes Smoke saying gravity. Excuse me. I have Wes Smoke saying gravity. 2 spots right before you, Chris and Ellen. Wes Smoke says gravity first on my screen. I'm actually going back. I'm looking strong and hard at it, so I'm not making any mistakes. I have I have Wes says it, then Chris says it. And a few minutes later, Logan says it next. Frank, it didn't even show up on my screen that you said it here. I apologize to you. Wes, you're the winner. That's the one. Wes, you're the winner. Wes, Chris and Ellen, I'll try to fix that mistake that I just made. But I say Wes won that one. Okay? I had to go back. And look at it. And Wes got that one. Wes, do you want number 1 or number 2? Top or bottom? I apologize to you, Chris and Ellen, and to Frank. Bottom it is. Here we go. Here we go. Now, we want to put in yours. Late edition. You're automatically going to get one of these in there. Okay, that's an automatic. It's one of the Brock's fellas. Then you're getting a double crisp. You're getting a double crisp here. Pops does microdosing help rage or whatever. Absolutely helps with that, Sid, 100%. You also have another fruit in here. Woo, this box is getting bigger. You also have a caps pack. Caps pack. You also have a 5cc syringe. By the way, this is Golden Teacher. Okay? And the final countdown. Mush Love Pops, a rare 15 pack. You're getting a rare 15 pack. All right? So the rare 15 pack, the Brock Special, the extra supplements, the Crispies, the caps, the syringes. Oh my goodness, Pops. No wonder you were having so much fun this morning making boxes. Good stuff. 45. We have 10 minutes left. Ask me another question. It's got the rare CC5. I'm going to be doing more 5cc syringes, by the way, because they're easy for me to get in the boxes. And with 5cc's, you can knock up 2 bags easily. Okay? Or start your own liquid culture if you want to. Anybody have another question for me, or you want me to do a reading? Best light cycle, 12 and 12. We just do 12 and 12. Okay? Favorite strain to fruit, albino, Avery. I personally love all of the albinos mostly because sometimes you get busy and your tubs start to spore. And with the albinos, they can open up all the way and the sporation doesn't look dirty or make the fruit look bad. So I like albinos. Albinos they also look great in the bag. Almost any albinos I like. They're not always as easy to grow though. So let me read this. Came in from Loretz Farms. Okay. Have you ever bred? No, I've never started my own. This came from Loretz Farms. Be the answer. God, I love that. I love be nature. And this one's be the answer. Be the answer. You can't depend on some expert or guru to provide you with the answers you seek. Instead of looking for the answer outside of yourself, choose to be the answer by the way you think and act. Your own answer comes from your actions and your thinking. You are the world's most knowledgeable expert on your own life. Nobody's more expert about me than me. Nobody knows me better. God, I spend all my time with me. You're the world's most knowledgeable expert on your own life. And you really don't know much about anyone else's. Just what they showed you or what you're perceiving or assuming. So it's a really smart thing to spend a lot of time just managing your own, since that's the one you know the most about. Put some of that expertise that you have about your own life, put it to good use. You know how many times we take this knowledge about ourselves and don't use it very well? Put it to good use. This knowledge that you have about yourself. Pops gets anxious. Oh, what's a good way to fix it? Work. You know where my anxiety gets worse? When I'm laying on a couch. Then I'll even start getting depressed. But if I'm volunteering down tomorrow when I go to the old folks home Sunday deal, you think I'm anxious? I know my prescriptions. And I've had these prescriptions way before microdosing. Certainly others can give you advice and suggestions, inspiration, and expanded perspective. That's what we do here. We're dying to be the guy to give inspiration, advance perspective, new ideas, share, develop a network of communicators. So others can give you suggestions, inspiration, and expand your perspective, yet it's up to you to choose what's best for your unique situation. That's why Pops doesn't do a lot of counseling. I don't know you enough. You have a very unique situation. I bet you just need a lot of kindness and love. That's what I can give you. The most valuable course of action is not to be found by plugging yourself into someone else's formula. The success you will achieve is the success you work to define on your own terms. You're always more successful if you've written your own guidebook than when you're following someone else's guidebook. Speak with your own voice, think with your own mind, and act according to your own vision. I honestly got to tell you guys, since I was 30 years old, I stopped wanting to be the vision of the big shot drug dealing cowboy guy. Somewhere in the world, I got programmed. That was going to be a cool guy. I want to be him. He wasn't cool at all. He was destroying lives, including his own and his son's. So he could wear a pink jacket and look like Don Johnson? That's how I was following someone else's formula. We threw that formula away when we got 30 years old. So let's try a different formula. Our own. Stop letting other people keep my score. Erase that scorecard. Start over. Speak with your own voice. Think with your own mind and act according to your own vision. Have one and then act to it. Have a vision. When I was 30 years old, my first vision, I want to get clean and sober. Did it. Now I'm clean. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to get smart again. I'm going to replace some of those brain cells that I just dudded out. Now what am I going to do? Now I want to run this stuff. I want businesses, and I want this, and I'm going to grind. I got 60. I'm done with that life, 30 years. Now I'm on my third life. I tell you guys about this all the time. I started a third life. With all new visions. In this vision, I ride around on a mushroom-powered magic carpet. I'm not joking. I literally, in my mind, I see myself on a little carpet, floating around, all powered by mushroom power. Mushroom power. They float around. I don't ever want to get off the carpet. Live in such a way. Speak with your own voice, think with your own mind, and act according to your own vision. The expert advice that will be most beneficial is the control you exercise over your choices. Remember, you are the expert. You're the expert about yourself. I'm not kidding you, Mama. I literally picture me lots of times, especially my meditation times, I'm literally on a little magic carpet. It's not very big. The carpet doesn't have to be very big. I'm over big. I'm over 3,000 square foot homes and yachts. I showed Whiskey where my cot is in the lab. It's about this freaking big. When I have to stay at the lab, I stay in a cot. I'm so over big. That's not my vision, to have the biggest. My vision's to make the most, though. To make the most is to be the solution to your problems, the problems you face, and be the answer to the questions that you ponder. And be the fulfilled, successful person you are destined to be. You are destined for success, but you don't always follow it. I'm going to read one more. I love this one. This came in from The Slick Kitten. And I want to tell you, first of all, she's gorgeous. Second of all, she's bold. I love bold people. Do you know that? I love people that take life and live. Look at her art. So you think, oh, okay. You talk about bold? Watch this. Warning. That's the name of the poem. Warning. I might get bold here. When I am an old woman, I shall wear purple, with a red hat which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy and summer gloves and satin sandals, and we've no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired, and I'll gobble up samples in shops and press alarm bells and run my stick along the public railings. and make up for the sobriety of my youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit. You can wear terrible shirts and grow more fat and eat 3 pounds of sausage at a go, or only bread and pickle for a week, and hoard pens and pencils and beer mats and things in boxes. But now, we must have clothes that keep us dry and pay our rent and not swear in the street and set a good example for the children. We must have friends to dinner and read the papers. But maybe I ought to practice a little now, so people know me are not too shocked and surprised when suddenly I'm old and I start to wear purple. This is a damn good poem. Wear purple. I'm gonna wear a purple one next time. Wear purple in your life. When I'm old, I shall wear purple. Wear some now is what she's telling us too. It's okay to wear a little bit now. That touched me. Am I right? The slick kitten. I have purple hair. Good. I remember, I'm not kidding you, 35-year-old conservative pop. Colored hair. Why do they wear that colored hair? Man, the more colored your hair is today, the more I love you. You're a wild, open spirit, and you want attention for it or not. Doesn't wear purple. What the hell was I thinking? Fruit without any tooth. Okay. I'm going to do top 10 U.S. desserts, favorite desserts in the United States. Pick one. Top 10. We got a giveaway here. Yes, purple royalty, what it costs to make the dye. Cheesecake, pie, cherry pie. Notice I'm saying dessert. You guys know why I'm saying dessert. We've been talking about dessert. Now I'm going to read the screen. Cheesecake, pie, cherry pie, sundae, apple pie, pickles, apple pie, cheesecake, banana pudding, apple pie, chess pie, flan, ice cream, fried ice cream, apple pie, ice cream, cannoli, apple pie, ice cream. Now remember, this is United States. Peach cobbler, pecan pie, which is on there, root beer float, banana pudding, lava cake, Boston cream pie, Mavis. Mavis with the win. Mavis, nice work, Miss Mavis. I am not even going to disqualify because of a previous win. This is Big Box Saturday. Mavis, Boston cream pie. I'm going to show you this one. Hang in there. I'm going to do one more giveaway. I had a backup box ready. So let's show her this one. I'm going to do one more giveaway and kick you guys to the curb. Okay? Mavis, here's what you got. We're going to go through this really fast. Okay? Because we're running out of time. You get a cat pack. All right, Miss Mavis? Cat pack. You get a supplement. Okay? Taylor, I will. I'll put those stickers in. You also get a double. Okay? And though I did a backup box of new whiskey, you saw me do a backup box. And we have a Pops 15 rare pack. A rare 15 pack. Okay? Some guys are killing it this morning. You guys got some packs. Oh, what else is in there? Oh, a syringe. Okay? So we've got this. We've got this. We've got this. Of course, we'll throw some Taylor stickers. All of this is rare. Everything we're doing is rare. One more giveaway. Here we go. Oh, you're right. Brock's Apple Crisp. You're 100% right. See how you guys keep me track? I had Brock's Apple Crisp. Watch it go. Watch it go. It's going right into Mavis's box. Here it goes. Wow. I want to win one of these boxes. Hey, Jeffy, there's my buddy. Too bad it was raining. You guys are lucky it rained today, or I would have canceled tea today so we could have gone fishing. Just so you know, you guys should be thank nature that it didn't rain today. That it rained today, or these big boxes go out on Monday. Here we go. One more big box. I was ready. Okay. Now, I'm still on dessert. Oh, Eric, I'm giving them all away. He isn't making a dime. I'm like, you're giving me those, and I'm putting them in the boxes for free. One more. I'm still on desserts, but this is most popular desserts in the world, not U.S. only. The whole world. Go. Most popular brownies, popsicles, ice cream, cheesecake, churro. I almost said churro because that's on the list. The Slick Kitten nailed it. Tiramisu. She gave us a reading that made me cry, and she just won. I just saw it. Tiramisu came from the Slick Kitten first. I'm quite certain of that one. Okay, you know what to do, girl. I'm gonna run this out and show everybody real quick so we can get you guys going. Here's what you won. Same exact boxes as everybody else. Okay, don't you guys kind of think it's appropriate she won, considering what a beautiful poem she had sent in? In my opinion, I love it when that happens. The universe is like immediate gratification. Okay, you guys, here we go. We have the cat pack. We got a cat pack, right? Thank you, Corey. What we're trying to do is make everybody happy. At the end of the day, we just want everybody happy. We have this guy in there, okay? We have a supplement in there, right? She's dancing. That's hilarious. We have a Pops 15 rare pack. We've only made 4 of them now. We did 4 gifts here today. So far, there's only 4 Pops rare packs ever been made. 4. There's only been 4 Pops rare packs ever made. Boop. 15s. And it says it right on it. When you say the word rare on your pack, that's pretty cool. So we got the rare pack. We got the crispy. We got the supplement. We got the cat pack. We have the syringe. And I will put another one of it. I don't have it sitting in front of me. I will put one of Brock's apple crisps with the little pumpkin going in there too. Okay? You guys, give me about 5 people say Pops. I already have been, left and right. I've seen it. But now that I get to read it. Pops, thanks for the amazing gifts. The super box, you didn't let us down. You told us all week that we get big boxes, and we sure enough did. Yes? Get that. Come on, give me some affirmation. We didn't let anybody down on the Big Box Friday. Okay? Big Box Saturday? Super Saturday? What are we going to call it? It'd be a lot rarer if Eric signs it. Oh, my God. Or Brock. Maybe we'll get Brock to sign one of his things, right? You guys have a great weekend. Whiskey, he's over there, but he's writing to us. I'm so grateful that he's here. We're going to get to work here in the lab as soon as I get off. Jeff, have a great day. I miss you, bro. I wish we were fishing. Drake and Kimberly, have a great day. Thank you for being here, doll. Bridgie, love you, bro. Mavis, talk to you soon. Bud Dads and Logan and Thad. Tad, I'm thinking Tuesday. I'll text probably tomorrow. I'm thinking Tuesday. Sid, DS, my college, thank you very, very much. Shady Cat and Ginger, amazing morning. Lizzie, you never let us down. Pops, thanks for the amazing gift. He said he would get a big box of things. He definitely did. You're welcome, Empress. Alley Cat and Jason, love you, bro. Whiskey, miss you, Jay. Drake and Chris and Onyx and Eric and Alley Cat and Matthew. Matthew, thank you for the pizza, bro. Thank you so, so much. DS, we're going to enjoy the heck out of it. Nick Piercings and Kimberly and Backwoods and Whiskey and Bridget and Rob. Rob, I'm sorry that I misspoke your name earlier. It'll come back to us. Sid and Jeff and Sue and Matthew Mitchell and Jay Wu and Missy Cat and Bud and Chris and Frankie. Sorry I didn't catch your name first. Frankie, it just didn't come up. Aces to you, big man. Joey D, love you. Drake and Haley and Eric. Matthew, Backwoods. Lee, there you are. Ginger Gnome. Taylor. Mamba, Wes, you better jump on, say goodbye. E, you take it easy out there. Slicky, talk to you soon, gorgeous. Bridgie, Jason, J. Woo, Logan, Cameron, Ellis, Cameron Mueller, hello, Cam. Lizzie, don't forget to like. J. Woo, Eric, Chris, Taylor, DS, Frank. Pops, peace, love, each other. Have a great weekend. See you guys Monday morning.